Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So today I just wanted to mention a few things that have been going on in our life and how we relate God in that day to day. So we like to watch a programme. I have two little boys and we like to watch a programme called Tiny Wonders. It's got a great theme tune, but it's strangely bizarre in as much that it's tiny little beings that fly around in a spaceship machine, and then on each episode they are discovering, basically. So on one they fly and land on a leaf, and because these creatures are so tiny, everything to them is massive. So they land on a leaf which looks huge, right next to a bubble of dew, and they get off and the episode is them exploring what this is. On another episode it's they land on a rock on the beach and they're surrounded by grains of sand, but obviously the grains of sand look huge against these tiny little creatures. And then the episodes look into what they are, their beauty, their creation, all of those kinds of things. So it's something that we've been watching, and it just got me thinking about creation. Also, we've recently been on holiday, and that we were fortunate that this holiday cottage had the most immense garden. It was big, but it had long wavy grass, wildlife, trees that were probably the biggest I've ever seen, and yeah, it got us all thinking about creation. It's also something that my children, little boy is thinking about at the moment quite a bit. So he will often say, "Wow, mummy, that's amazing, look at that." He's also started firing off questions where I need to think about the answer. So the other day we had, "Wow, mummy, look, the moon is out in the daytime." That is amazing. His favourite word at the minute is amazing and wonderful. Everything's amazing and wonderful. And it's great to see his delight in those things that are from nature and are from God. Also, think of me having to answer some of these questions because I had to go straight back to school and think, yep, okay, because he was like, "Why is the moon out in the day?" And I was like, "Oh, quick, think back. So then we spoke a lot about light reflecting off the sun, and because he's only little, we went with it, so that's fine. But yeah, so there's been a lot of thoughts about that. So a while back, I have to say it was actually my husband that bought me these, but it was a present where you get Bible verses in a little bag and they have a stand, and you can just pick one out, and I actually change them up. They're next to my bed. So they come in a little bag, and they're not called Bible verses, pocket Bible verses. They're actually called pocket truths, and I love that because I think it's always worthwhile remembering that they are exactly that. We're speaking the truth when we look at our Bible verses. And out of there, I happen to pluck, short but sweet, Psalm 139:14, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." And so that primarily is what has been on my heart, actually. So even though we've got creation as big as the mountains, we have got creation as small as a tiny dot of dew. It's all come from God, and so have we. We were all in the plan. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. And every part of creation was in the plan, and it doesn't matter how big it is. So each day at the moment, we are looking for those tiny wonders, and that's what I mean. One of my babies is tiny, but the other one at the moment is finding delight in the small stuff, and I love that. So yeah, maybe each day we can look for delight in the small stuff, in the tiny wonders, in the small creation, remembering that we are all part of the plan, but it just doesn't matter how big or small it is. On the back of here, I hadn't realised, but there is actually a little prayer. So bear with, I thought we could just say this together. And it says, "As you read and declare these words," hence that Bible verse, "whether it be while you're out and about or during the dark of the night, I pray you would encounter the never-ending, redeeming love of the Father. I pray your heart would once again connect with his heart, and you'll be reminded of the beauty and lovely creation that you are." So yeah, that's what I wanted to bring today. Have a good day. And yeah, thanks for joining God Thoughts, and we'll see you again soon.